On Apple Valley News Now at 5, scorching triple-digit temperatures. We are tracking extreme heat in eastern Washington.
This week, I'm tracking all of that in your First Alert weather forecast.
Plus, an arson investigation in Walla Walla with a $10,000 reward.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Apple Valley News Now has issued a weather alert for this week's extreme heat. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. We shot video earlier this afternoon around in Kennewick and in Columbia River Park. Triple-digit heat now expected across our region for most of this week. Stacey Lee joins us now. Stacey, you've been tracking this for us for several days now.
That's right. Very, very hot. Again, alert day. We'll have one all this week. Dangerous heat in all of our areas through Thursday night, and we'll start to get a little relief as we head into the weekend. Right now, there's an excessive heat warning watch going on for pretty much the entire state, and we even have red flag warnings for the Cascade Mountains. So fire danger extremely high this week. Here's our Dusk Devil sky cam, though. Lots of sunshine out there. As we said, very hot. Our sunset tonight at 8:07. So right now we are looking at 104 degrees, close to a record. If we hit 105, feels like 102, and winds are from the northwest at 8. In Yakima right now, 100 degrees there. We'd have to get up to 104 to break a record there. Feels like 97, winds from the south at 8 miles per hour. Elsewhere around the region, again, as you can see, it is scorching hot. Almost everybody in are close to the triple digits tonight. So get ready for the heat all week. Breezy winds Thursday, clear tonight, warm overnight lows, and we get ready and cool down on the weekend. I'll get to all that in your First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. In Benton City this morning, a car crashed into an electrical box. Then hundreds of acres went up in flames. Several homes lost power. Authorities have confirmed the flames will continue to spread, and fire crews are expected to be at the scene for at least the rest of this evening. A level 3 evacuation is in place for those in the area. If you are in need of assistance or shelter, you can head to the Red Cross at 7202 West Deschutes Avenue in Kennewick. And now at 5, a $10,000 reward offered in an arson investigation. According to Walla Walla police, someone broke into a commercial building on the 400 block of West Rees Avenue. Officers say they found evidence of forced entry, then multiple ignition points where the fire started. The Arson Alarm Foundation and Washington Insurance Council have offered up to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the arsonist. Wildfires in Maui are now considered the deadliest wildfires in U.S. history, with the death toll climbing to at least 96 people, with hundreds more still missing. Recovery assistance continues to pour into the island, and questions of accountability continue mounting. ABC's Melissa Adon has the latest.
A tragedy scarring the island of Maui, thousands impacted. The wildfire in the historic city of Lahaina, scorching 2,100 acres and damaging or destroying more than 2,700 structures. Video recorded from residents who were caught in the wind-whipped inferno Tuesday, showing how they huddled against the seawall, running to the water for safety. Lahaina resident Denny Euchre recording this video. He says he tried sending to his family as he feared he was not going to survive.
If I don't make it through this, I love everybody.
You saw basically embers falling from the sky. You witnessed your car blow up in front of your face. How would you best describe what you went through?
Hell. I could honestly say I've been through hell and back, but I came so close to giving up. And the gentleman on my right and gentleman on my left didn't survive.
Emergency crews still going block by block searching for remains, and work is underway to house the now hundreds of displaced families. Maui resident and Fleetwood Mac Band member Mick Fleetwood has owned a restaurant in Lahaina for more than a decade.
We'll come out of this and come back like other communities have done, and this is now one of those communities coming back from complete and utter devastation.
But frustration aimed at county and state officials is growing. Survivors say they never heard sirens warning of evacuations. The Hawaii Emergency Management Agency confirms none were activated. The question now is why. For those looking to help, Hawaii's governor thanking those for monetary donations. He says Hawaii's Community Foundation is purchasing goods here on the island, as otherwise it's too difficult to accept goods unless they're directly shipped here. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Maui.
One class action lawsuit has been filed accusing power companies of leaving their lines energized when they knew there was a risk of high fire danger. Hawaiian Electric says it can't comment on pending litigation and that the cause of the fire has not yet been determined. More coverage of the Hawaii wildfires ahead in about 25 minutes on World News Tonight. That starts at 5:30. Work to control the local mosquito population taking place on the Yakima River. This is file video of the river. On the City of Richland Facebook page, Benton County Mosquito Control announced work to lay down larvicide on the Yakima River Delta. The city says an evaluation of that area found a high level of adult mosquitoes along with larvae in excess in water in the area. Now, police in Washington state previously had to direct people caught with drugs to treatment twice before arresting them. Tomorrow, that rule goes away. The latest change in the state's drug laws allows police to arrest on the first offense, bumps drug possession up to a gross misdemeanor, and invests state funds in treatment programs and facilities. That includes diversion programs like drug court, where people can go into treatment instead of jail. Authorities say they're expecting more people to take the treatment option if it's available.
In Kittitas County, our programs are very limited. I mean, they exist, but we fully expect that they're going to get strained.
Now, authorities say to keep up with that demand, those treatment programs will likely have to grow. They say funding included in the Blake Fix bill for rural treatment programs should help. Since Northwest Harvest opened its free grocery store, the Fruitville Community Market in Yakima, in April, they've seen a greater demand than anticipated, one that forced them to go to a drive-through model instead and then a hybrid model. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us they're now taking some time to reevaluate their options.
I spoke to Northwest Harvest officials who say the market will be closed until September 6th. They say they're planning, training, and evaluating how to make the customer experience a better one. The market has faced challenges when it comes to parking availability, wait times, and finding enough volunteers, something they're always looking for. And while they plan to keep the hybrid model of in-store shopping Mondays and Wednesdays and a drive-through service on Fridays, they say they need time to figure out what to do next.
Recruiting for volunteers, looking at our training around our parking and our kind of staging area that we're doing. We're going to make some changes there. Nothing too major, I think, but really to support our volunteers and our staff so that our shoppers really have a good time when they come in.
If you have feedback or concerns, you can share those by emailing info@northwestharvest.org or by calling 1-800-722-6924. If you need food assistance in the meantime, you can go to Northwest Harvest's website and click on Find Food, or you can call the number 211. Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. And an important piece of information to pass along this evening, the Benton County Sheriff's Office in Prosser has closed. They will remain closed through this Thursday. The reason, it's undergoing repairs. If you have any questions, you can call the Sheriff's Office. The number to do that is there on your screen, 509-736-6555. As the calendar creeps toward fall, students are preparing to return to school. In fact, Washington State University students have already begun heading back to Pullman. And as the roads become busier, the Washington State Patrol wants to make sure everyone arrives at their destinations safely. Troopers are now conducting emphasis patrols through this Sunday, August 20th. The agency says speeding remains one of the leading causes of crashes statewide. In the region near WSU's Pullman campus, deadly crashes have increased 93% compared to last year.
We're just trying to show a little bit more presence out there and help keep people driving a little slower.
The number one thing troopers want everyone to know is that this extra presence is intended to save lives. The Prescott School District in Walla Walla County has been missing its agricultural program for years now. When its newest superintendent began 3 years ago, it was his goal to start that agricultural program back up again. According to Superintendent Justin Bradford, Prescott is a small Eastern Washington farm town. There's only about 250 students in the whole Prescott through 12th grade preschool through 12th grade school district. And according to the superintendent, many come from families who work at surrounding farms from Prescott to Vista Hermosa, which is about 20 miles west. The goal for Superintendent Bradford was to give students a deeper understanding of what agriculture is.
It's really to help our kids to understand the bigger world. Our students here tend to be very sheltered, and they don't go out and see the world. The world doesn't come to see them because nobody comes here. And so our goal is to bring as much of the world in as we can and to get our kids out into the world as much as possible.
He also wants to highlight the business side to agriculture and other ag topics. This year, in order to get students interested in the different programs it will soon be offering, the school district is putting tools in their hands, literally, with welding and woodworking and metalwork courses. That's spearheaded by Nate Kiffer, the new agriculture instructor and FFA advisor, who's in charge of the program. He says while they're starting completely from scratch, the campus offers great resources for what their goals are.
Their whole goal is to create both permanent art installations here, and I'll show you some of them that they've already started, and transient ones as well, for this entire campus to become one giant art installation that has been created by our students.
We're having some technical difficulties there. If you'd like to see more about this, you can find it on our website, applevalley.news.now.com. And because of the new agriculture program, the school year for Prescott School District is also starting a bit later. Superintendent Bradford says they'll now start after Labor Day to accommodate students taking animals to the regional fair. Well, despite the heat, pro athletes from around the world will be out on the golf course in our region, and you can meet them. We're talking about that. And taking a look outside, we are talking about that extreme, potentially dangerous heat coming up. Stacey Lee has a look at how high those temperatures are going to get this week. And hey, what's more perfect for summer than a glass of lemonade? Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now at 5. We're highlighting a program intended to give young entrepreneurs a head start in the business world.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
If you're hurt at work, your life can go into a downward spiral.
You're injured. You can't work. Your bills are piling up.
But winning workers' comp benefits isn't easy.
You're the underdog.
We'll fight laboring industries to get you the workers' compensation benefits you deserve.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. We do interior painting and cabinetry as well. We have a full crew that takes care of everything, and all we really want you to do is to kick back and relax. Visit our website or call us at 591-8160.
Introducing the new Ford F-150, equipped with an onboard generator, a powerhouse of energy, fueling not just trucks, but the dreams of those who dare to wander off the beaten path. In this world of possibilities, the rhythm of your journey awaits.
Come see us today and feel the power of fingering.
Did you know Astria Health has the only team of neurosurgeons in the Lower Valley? Patients no longer need to travel long distances to receive the spine care they need. Patients with spinal tumors, stenosis, herniated or degenerative disc diseases, spine trauma, fractures, or spinal cord injury can be seen by an Astria neurosurgeon in Prosser, Sunnyside, or Zillah. Ask your primary care provider for a referral to one of our neurosurgeons. Astria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Catch the number 20 ranked PRCA Rodeo, the Horse Heaven Roundup. August 22nd through the 26th, watch world-class cowboys and cowgirls compete for a purse of almost $200,000. All seats are reserved with tickets ranging from $10 to $20. Get your tickets online at BentonFranklinFair.com. Come celebrate 75 years of the best week of summer at the Horse Heaven Roundup, August 22nd through the 26th.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen.
Airfare prices dropping as summer travel starts to wind down. Plane ticket prices are reportedly dropping according to the latest data from the travel site Hopper. The average domestic round-trip flight will cost $257. That's down 11% compared to last year. Experts say prices often fall in the late summer. Some of the other factors include a drop in jet fuel prices and increased airplane capacity. But the seasonal price dip only lasts for a short time before you can expect to see those prices rise again. This year, Wild Horse Ladies Golf attracts players and fans from all around the world to Oregon. Wild Horse Resort and Casino and the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation are bringing the next generation of elite women golfers from around the world, providing opportunities for local youth to meet and learn from players throughout the week and to show high-end players on the course. There are more than 130 professional women golfers representing 40 countries in the region.
Very appreciative of Wild Horse and all the staff, the volunteers, everybody who's involved with the tournament. It's a great event, so I'm happy to be back, and I hope we continue coming here for years.
After 54 holes, Florida native Daniela Lacabelli walked away with her fourth Epson Tour victory last year. She's back today to defend her title. The Epson Tour includes 22 tournaments across the country from March through October, with $5 million in prize money. More than a dozen kids from across the Yakima Valley competed over the weekend at the Sozo Sports Complex to see who had the best lemonade stand. The kids showed off their own take on lemonade, adding in other fruits like blackberries and watermelon, coming up with creative designs for their lemonade stands, and practicing their customer service skills. All the while making money with people from across the community coming by to buy lemonade and offer their support. Organizers say that is the best part.
The smiles, the thank yous. I mean, the parents going, I can't believe my kid did this. My child is actually coming out of their shell, you know, so it's everything.
The annual event is part of the National Lemonade Day program, which is a summer program to help inspire young entrepreneurs to become future business owners.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
That's right. It's a perfect day to have a big tall glass of lemonade. We're looking at 104 degrees right now on our Legends Casino Skycam on Columbia Point. Our humidity starting to drop. It was around 30 or 40% earlier today, down to 17. And our winds are at 8 miles per hour. Look for our sunset tonight at 8:07. Temperatures elsewhere around the area again nice and hot. Look at Cle Elum at 98, 100 in Yakima, 103 in Toppenish. Even warmer here in the Columbia Basin. If we hit 105, we'll tie a record set back in the 70s. 101 Walla Walla, Pendleton, Hermiston at 103. Very, very hot. Let's plan your evening out. Again, those warm temperatures stay with us. It's still going to be 92 degrees at 8 o'clock in Yakima. Look at those triple digits at 6. We're going to drop down to 93 at 8 o'clock in the Tri-Cities. And in Walla Walla, again, very hot, down to 91 at 8 p.m. tonight. So very, very warm. You're going to want to get out and take care of business early, like taking dogs for a walk, or if you like to run, jog, or hike, you might want to do that in the early morning hours. Again, nice and clear. That ridge of high pressure sitting nice and strong on top of us. That'll start eventually moving out as we get towards the weekend, and that will give us some heat relief coming up. But this week, it's just going to be just flat hot all week long. So let's take a look at our wind speeds right now. Again, winds are real light this evening, looking good there. So no red flag advisory for our area, but there is across the Cascade Mountains. So we want to be very, very fire-wise with all the dry temperatures. Plus, we are starting to see some smoke creep back down from Canada towards our area as we have northerly winds coming down. And again, hasn't impacted our air quality too much, but we are starting to see a little bit of more smoke and haze. And we are seeing moderate air quality here in Hermiston and down the Columbia River Gorge. But overall, through the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and Yakima, our air quality is good for tonight. Let's take a look at those temperatures overnight. Like I said, not cooling down a whole lot. Our overnight low tonight in Yakima, 73 degrees. Into the Columbia Basin's overnight temperatures for Tri-Cities, 68. Prosser at 69. So not a lot of relief overnight. And we stay in the 70s for most of the foothills of the blue cities like Milton, Freewater, Walla Walla, Dayton at 70. A little cooler in Pendleton, 67 degrees. All right, here it is. This is tomorrow. Again, we could see some record-breaking temperatures in Yakima, Columbia Basin, Hermiston, and 105 in Walla Walla. So this is the biggest heat wave of the summer so far. We did have the one back in July, if you recall. Here's our excessive heat warning. Here's our red flag warning for the Cascades. So again, everybody hot and dry. Again, we got to stay nice and hydrated for people that work outdoors. Make sure you take lots of breaks and drink lots of water and try to get in that shade. Here's our short-term forecast. Again, dangerous heat. Look at this, 104 on Thursday, but we are going to see some breezy winds, so we're going to keep an eye on possible red flag warnings for Thursday. As of now, though, just dangerous heat. Look at the 107. Again, we could break some records storms here in the Columbia Basin. And again, those breezy winds are going to come in on Thursday. And then in Walla Walla, same thing, dangerous heat, breezy winds Thursday, fire danger high. Again, try to get outdoors and get your activities done early in the morning, and then try to stay indoors, keep your shades drawn, and again, try to stay cool the next couple of days. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. As students are preparing to head off to college, we're talking about the risk of eating disorders developing during freshman year and how parents can protect their college students. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 5. But first, do you think you could be the next American Idol? If so, and if you live in Washington, today is your chance to audition for next year's show. Just go to American Idol /auditions for information and to sign up. For our friends in Oregon who want a shot at fortune and fame, you will need to wait one more week because your day is next Monday, August 21st. And yes, American Idol returns to ABC and Apple Valley News Now early next year. Good luck to all of you future stars. We'll be right back.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Need a new furry pal? It's Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now. Each Wednesday, we'll feature lovable pets from area shelters wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
We wondered, where do people do their banking? So we asked.
I bank at Hapo.
Hapo's my bank. I've been a member of Hapo since I was 10 years old, 60 years.
I bank at Hapo Community Credit Union.
I'm with Hapo.
You're not just a number there, you're treated really well.
I feel like they're part of my community.
It's easy, it's convenient, and I don't know, I just love the people there.
I guess the question we should be asking is, where do you credit union? Join Hapo Community Credit Union today.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
It's the final month of Legends Casino Hotel's summer celebration, but you still have time to say, "What up, beach?" and claim a dream tropical vacation before the sun sets. Use your Legends rewards card to earn entries for cash drawings, including one for a cool $10,000 on the first 3 Thursdays of the month. Then on August 31st, one lucky winner will greet the sun and sand with a "What up, beach?" during their $13,000 vacay in paradise. Happening now only at Legends Casino Hotel.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or get $6,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
Things to consider when choosing a pediatrician.
Does the doctor take your insurance? And does their office have separate waiting areas for sick and healthy kids? More at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Next ET, our Jennifer Lawrence exclusive.
God, I forgot my line.
Hilarious bloopers on set of No Hard Feelings. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. In health news, growing concerns about the potential for a trifecta of respiratory illnesses in the fall. That would be COVID-19, the flu, and RSV. Pharmacy chains have already begun to schedule appointments for flu and RSV vaccines. An updated COVID-19 booster might become ready by the end of September. Health officials are urging everyone to get vaccinated as soon as possible. College freshmen prepare to leave home for the first time, and health officials are warning about the dangers of eating disorders, especially among college students. A November 2022 study found that the risk of college students developing an eating disorder rose 13% between 2013 and 2021. A doctor with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says college can be especially hard on students who may be away from home for the very first time and planning their own meals and trying to fit in with their peers. So parents can help their kids by being good role models with foods and just taking the time to talk about it.
about what they're eating, how their energy level is, what they're doing to help improve their health and nutrition. I think those are the conversations we need to have as parents, just to ensure that we're keeping the lines of communication open.
Signs of possible eating disorder could include things like headaches, dizziness, lethargy, and difficulty sleeping. Now here's a look at what's ahead on World News Tonight with David Muir coming up in about 5 minutes.
This week, the crisis in Maui. We're there as help arrives. Plus, after the judge limits former President Trump's ability to comment on one case, will he face a possible fourth indictment? More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Okay, thanks for visiting. Bye, Alice.
I'm stuck.
Not funny anymore.
Yes, it is.
Wait, guys. The Mesozoic times are boring and have 0 rad attractions. Triple play is fun. I want to stay here.
Of course you can stay. Oh, fantastic. We won't regret this.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, like bowling, Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park, and a brand new zip line ride, all attached to a cozy hotel.
She's on the logo already. Marketers are the worst.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles with the Honda Service Pass program. Enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
This week, the crisis in Maui. We're there as help arrives. Plus, after the judge limits former President Trump's ability to comment on one case, will he face a possible fourth indictment? More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
So I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 or Z Fold 5 for free.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
US Cellular, built for us.
Welcome back. Let's take a final look at your forecast. And Stacey, we're talking about weather alert days this week.
We have weather alert days, and we could even break some temperature records over the next couple of days. Here's Yakima. Again, we would break a record if we hit 106 tomorrow. The last time it was that hot on that day was 104 back from 2021, or excuse me, 103 in Yakima. Again, dangerous heat, breezy winds Thursday. Look at the big cool down though on the weekend. We cool way down, and then we have our first possibility for some rain this month coming up Sunday and Monday. So that's good news. But again, those hot temperatures, extreme heat here in the Tri-Cities. Again, we'd have to hit over 104 tomorrow, which it looks like we will. 106 on Wednesday. So potentially every day this week breaking a record. And again, those breezy winds increase fire danger on Thursday. Now those winds will still be present in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley tomorrow afternoon and evening. So again, elevated fire danger. There is red flag warnings. And let's take a look at Walla Walla for the next 7 days. Again, very hot there. Record record-breaking, but a cool down is at least on the way, right?
So we have something to look forward to just at the weekend.
Yes, just as we get to the weekend. So again, be safe out there and stay hydrated.
Absolutely. Thanks, Stacey. Thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. Apple Valley News Now is back tonight at 6, and you can always find the latest anytime on our website, applvalleynewsnow.com.